Warning, the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Welcome to Everything Yet Nothing. Here's a hillbilly in eyeshadow who's looking fabulous and talking about anything yet something. Get ready to chew on a blade of sweet grass and talk about a variety of LGBTQ topics to the lifestyle of a gay hillbilly. Watch out, folks. These hills don't just got eyes. They got themselves a vodcast. Now, here's T-Roy.
I got it when I was.
Hey guys, we're live.
Oh, I got it. Remember I was saying that.
I remember your issue. It's fine. Right, that's cool.
Hey, welcome to Everything Yet Nothing, where I am here with some beautiful, wonderful ladies, and this is our very first cooking show. And so what are you going to show us how to make today?
Well, here's our
What's the cooking show called?
Let's get
started.
So this is I'm Laura. This is Chelsea, and here was I kind of thought.
Were you supposed to be?
He's coming over. Everything is better. Sauce.
Oh yeah.
Sauce.
I'm not the one that.
Everything is better. Sauce.
Sauce to it, baby.
We are drinking
delicious
Chardonnay. It's a dry white wine. Pure deliciousness right there. I can tell from your face. So what we're going to do is make a pasta. We're going to make a fresh pasta right here in front of you in real life time. And that'll be a good time for everybody. Yep. We're going to make a sauce because everything needs to be sauce. We're going to make an appetizer, maybe two, and we're going to make a dessert. We're going to do it all in 40 minutes. While we are getting sauce, which adds to a lot of the fun.
All right, I'm sauce.
He's way ahead of us.
I'm a lightweight. I will be. I did like 20 of these in the background.
I mean, we're just a bunch of
let's start with the pasta. If you would like to start, we're going to make the pasta.
Oh, we're listening, babe. We're listening.
Totally.
You know, it would be fun if we were cooking.
Yeah. This is not flour.
Flour.
It's not potato.
What we're going to do is now. I need to apologize to my cohorts already.
Oh yeah.
I'll say it wasn't cocaine.
Which is not the point. You don't even know that. So what we're going to do is I specifically don't measure this.
You're like really good
It's
at
just immeasurable. I know. So it's support
so
as
sorry.
well.
Support.
You gotta flub it.
Now, I typically do not measure this, but what we're going to do today is we are going to pretend that there's some sort of measurement that we can work with. We're going to take some
But
salt.
if it does touch your boob, it probably adds to the flavor. I'm just saying it might, but it definitely will.
No milk products involved. I am dairy free.
Except the second boobs.
Yes.
You said this was vegan. What the hell?
It's not vegan. I'm so sorry. We're going to be putting a ton of eggs in this. We're going to be making a fresh pasta. When you come home from work, I know, right?
Yeah, we had to pick up the eggs out of the farm because she has like a farm.
It's so much truth to that.
Actually, it wasn't that hard because.
And I make the wine also. And there's so many other things. So here's what I'm going to do. You can do this at home as well.
Oh my God, I love it.
I love everything about that. What we're going to do is we're going to make a well in the middle of that. Chelsea Louise Gorman, if indeed that is your name. I don't
You
know.
don't answer anything.
I would like you to crack an egg right smack in the middle of that. Is that my line?
Nope, mine. You know it because it's almost finished.
Oh, look at that.
What? See, not too drunk to do that. Hey, and you wonder why I needed a fucking.
She's pushing me. I come.
You asked me why I needed a trash back here. That's why.
Compost. All right, so you know what I want you to do now? Give me that.
Get
Now,
jizzle over me.
Take your fork that I'm giving you. You're doing an amazing job with that.
Thanks. I always do.
There you go.
That's
So what
tiny.
I would do is start whipping those eggs in the middle. Try not to let them run out. Look at them trying to escape. Don't allow it.
God, you sound like Bob Ross and like the Ted from Chopped mixed together.
Oh, I love everything about that. Look at you doing such an amazing job.
Well, I know how to whip a few eggs. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The butter's
I
trying
guess.
to-
Now what do I do?
We're going to incorporate. Keep doing it.
What? I'm pretty sure, like,
You want me to eat?
dude, you guys are little just too. I can't.
Listen, everybody
Guys,
continue.
Laura is the perfect height, so everybody makes Laura size.
Yes! If everybody gets to see what I'm going to do,
Dude, you gotta feed it to her ego, okay?
it's large. It's a large ego. So you see what I'm doing is are you looking at me?
I'm trying to. I'm trying to work too.
I love everything about your shortness. What we're doing is we are mixing some eggs into the flour and salt. Make sure
Chanel
that
says-
carefully measured out.
Chanel says, hi, beautiful people.
Hey, Shania.
Hey!
Thank you for joining in on the first show. We had a couple of test shows, so I hope people didn't think that was the real show. And
Wait, what?
tune in. But this one too.
I want everything. Now, here's what I think we need to do. I think people need to say, hey, I want to see them make lasagna. I want to see them make.
So, like, yeah, shout out any.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah.
You would like us to make?
Yep.
So, yeah, holler back.
Holla back. Ain't no holla back.
Holla, holla. All right, just see how
So
this
you guys
is
said-
doing?
You guys said holla back at what we're going to make. So does that mean this is going to be a recurring thing? And when would we be doing that?
Absolutely.
You
Why-
replace this.
why-
On the
Totally.
show.
Last Thursday of each month. Is that what
Oh my
I felt like I heard
God.
you say? Were those the
Yes.
words that come out of your mouth? I love those words.
Director.
Thank
Um,
God.
I'm
Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Director, man.
Thank you, Mr. Director.
Can you please follow me around in the rest of my life?
I know,
Make
right?
sure I don't fuck anything up. No, you can't pass.
Also, I feel like if something
That's pretty good.
that
Like,
would
can
be
you do that
phenomenal.
too?
Oh, my two husbands. Is that where we're going here?
I don't know. I was just always pissed my like sister wise. I'm like, why can't I have one husband? I don't understand. I can't even handle one. No, I don't
I was
fucking
gonna
want
say,
it.
you need to rethink that.
No, I don't.
You know
You're
what
the
would
one
be
who's
amazing?
making boys. So.
I'm making dough. Is what I'm making. She is
Chanel
starving.
says,
Accidentally have 4
She
sons.
has 4 sons. No, that's what I'm saying. That's like you produce them.
You know what would be amazing is if you would knead this dough
I would definitely.
and shut
I
your
would-
face.
That, okay, I can eat the dough, but I can't show my face. So
I know,
that's
that's
a
the best
tall
part.
fucking order.
Look at that amazing dough, though. Look at how delicious.
Beautiful.
Look at you turning it into dough.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I guess.
so
I
what
know
kind
how
of
to
flour did
knead.
you use? Did you say that?
I used a regular all-purpose flour, regular granulated salt. Oh no, actually I used a sea salt on that. And then I used some eggs from my friends who actually have chickens. And they take good care of the girls. All right, so what you want to do is once you've made this pasta, you want to let it sit and rest for a while.
Okay.
And then we're going to roll it out. While it's resting, we're going to make a sabayon. Oh, that'd be fun for you. Have you ever done a sabayon?
What is a
Yeah.
sabayon?
I'm so excited. It is a
I
French.
have, but I want to learn more about
Ooh,
it.
Is it
French.
French?
I mean, I'm from Missouri, so I want to make
It's
sure I'm doing it
also,
right.
it's called, what is it in Italian? Zabaglione? Something like that.
Zabaglione.
Oh, that's delicious.
I thought it was
It is
about
a frothy.
yawn.
Oh, yo mama. It is a delicious frothy, it's egg yolks and wine and sugar, and it's just sweet and delicious, and we're gonna make that.
Can I
We're
start
gonna,
fingering this
let's
and
have
let it
one.
rest?
Let's have one.
And what does that feel?
So how do you know? Yeah. What were you saying?
How do you know when it's ready?
Yeah.
You can tell by the feel of it. So we can add another egg and turn this into more pasta. But what we want to do is turn this into a nice, cohesive, smooth dough. So what we're going to do is let this sit here quietly and mind its own business, unlike salsa.
I brought an egg.
Oh, look at you.
was trying to be hopeful.
And she does. That's what I need you to do. So what we're gonna do is put that in a bag.
I mean, I don't want my dough to be dry.
Chelsea keeps a very moist dough. It's one of her rules.
Yeah.
I like all
I mean, there's a few rules you live by. One is
Yes,
one
cut
dough.
this here.
We keep a good
These are
moist dough
correct.
here in this house. So what we're
Something
gonna do is
poking in here.
we're gonna put it in a bag. We're gonna close that up.
We're shipping that sucker out.
We are now. We're just gonna sit there and mind its business.
Vacation.
We're gonna take
It'll be
this,
back.
Mine too big.
and we're gonna use this again. We're not gonna use it right this second, but we are gonna use it again. So what we're gonna do is, if you have a dough scraper, beautiful time to use it.
I've never seen.
Have you ever seen anybody make fresh dough? What was that? What fresh dough is that?
So anyway, Sunil said the singing in the kitchen is a huge part of her family growing up. What are some kitchen traditions that you guys had in your family growing
Oh my God.
You
Like, we would make pies. Every holiday, pies. My granny,
Did you make pies?
apple, and,
What did you make?
oh, I made pecan pie.
I love
I love pecan. And coconut cream.
Oh, I love
We had
coconut
apple,
cream.
cherry. Yeah.
Here's the thing about
cherry.
all that is it makes your house smell amazing.
I
and
do
you
love that
remember
part
it
as
the whole
well.
time. Like,
Throughout the month afterward.
yeah.
So you want to eat every day.
I mean, if you do it long enough, it's actually gonna just your house just smell like that.
It's saving money.
What we're gonna do right now, what we're gonna do
Yeah.
right now,
Buy a Yankee candle. Hello.
we're gonna put some crostinis in the oven. Oh, let's not use the sesame oil. That's
Oh, shit.
no sesame oil. Let's use a delicious, great tasting pumpkin olive oil. Purchased at my local establishment.
Yes.
Let's do that. So I've already pre-baked some of these.
Good girl.
You know, it'd be amazing.
Somebody.
Somebody. Hey, I told you on this show, didn't I?
What?
So here's, I will tell you this. So Chelsea and I have known each other for about 7 years, and we realized she doesn't hear, which she probably doesn't want me to say right now because it might be a little bit of a mess. But she did this. Anyway, that's not the important thing. We realized we have spent like 7 years. We talk and laugh and have an absolute blast. When we're talking, we said every single one of our conversations circles back to food. So we're like, we should do a cooking show. The people that sit next to us are like, we want to schedule our appointments for when you guys are together.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
also
And there's some people like, I know some people like,
And then others are like, I don't want to ever say it. I mean, not you, me.
no, there's other things that no. I think we're freaking
We are
hilarious.
so everything about
I love
it
it.
is
And
just
also,
read it,
I
so-
just think
See?
I love it.
Listen,
You're like my sister.
obviously, I even, dude, you didn't even say anything, and I understood your makeup right along the way.
so what we did, while we were chatting about makeup, I did some garlic salt and parsley. I'm gonna put some Parmesan on top. It's been carb baked, I guess, so it's halfway baked. But the cool thing is you can do this. You can do this with another fresh appetizer that we
Yes,
also
the
made.
fresh appetizer. And whatever she just said.
I don't have ADHD.
What are you doing?
Well, that's right. All right, now, so next on our extensive agenda, while that is in cooking, we are getting ready to make a savio. So.
I can find out.
Okay, let's do this. This is gonna be the most fun ever.
I wanna-
Let's get ready.
What do I get up my
Hold on. Let's see.
I don't know. I'm making a salad.
the yolks in here and the whites here. What do
Actually,
you
I
think?
just brought it in.
Let's do, and here's what I typically do when I'm doing a salon.
Wrong face.
I do 1 egg yolk per person. Are you listening to what I say?
One
Two
egg yolk
egg
per
yolks.
person.
God knows we're gonna be. Oh, God doesn't know. Here's what I want you to do.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh,
Lord.
I'm going to take an egg. I'm going to separate it. I'm going to put the whites in one side. I'm going to put the yolks in another.
Hallelujah.
Swear to God.
She's like, what fresh hell is
What
this?
fresh hell is this? Remember that part where I said if you would separate these eggs, that'd be amazing?
Me?
So why are you?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, I did.
Why are you separating it?
Because all we're going to use is the yolks. So we're going to separate the whites
Okay.
from the yolks. We're going
Okay.
to use these yolks with
This is
some.
not a racial thing.
Right, you Laura.
Literally just.
So do you know the difference?
Okay, so
Between whites and yellows?
Like,
no, it's just
I went from the color.
yeah.
okay. Those
Yep.
really is just
Yeah.
like this is the yolk, and
It's
you
a
can.
beautiful yolk. It's
Yep.
everything
Wow.
about it
And
is
also, you
beautiful.
can you don't have to use your
That
hands.
is
You could use
Beautiful.
a fork if you use anything
I
else.
feel like I'm on a
basically.
beach, chilling.
Do you?
sunset.
It's like
Oh, because I was like,
Whoa.
I never see
see, I
eggs
feel like
laying
I'm
on the
looking
beach.
under my stomach, and I'm like.
No.
Exactly.
One more.
I see you go.
Four.
That would be perfect.
You could have. Oh shit. Okay, so if it does break
It
like
doesn't
that,
even matter.
Just
It
say
doesn't
shit.
matter. Just put it
you
in
say
there.
shit and
Look at
then
you putting it in there.
You
Yep,
buy
see,
what
you
you can.
Yep.
Say what
Let
you
go.
can.
Turn it loose. Yep. See, you can drop it. Open your hands and drop it. Don't even worry about it. Don't
Yep,
even use
yep,
those
yep.
words that are in your head. Give me that right this instant. Look
I
at you
don't
doing an
even
amazing
know
job.
what. Thank you.
There you go. Open it up.
Hey, as you said, I was the one that
Man, I don't want
said
to.
this, by the way.
I don't really
No,
want to.
I forgot.
I don't know what you said now. I'm not entirely certain.
Yeah, well, don't forget. I did
Yeah.
Let's rinse.
So, first show.
Yeah,
Hope you
oh my God.
enjoy.
Oh my God, this one is big old.
Chanel says you're a pixie. I'll fix it.
I'm all pixelated.
Oh, you know what would be great is if we pull that out of the oven. What are you doing?
People.
Keep it
Come
on.
on, girls.
Oh,
Rolling.
look at that.
Rolling.
So, in the interest of speedy television, which is, of course, what we do, obviously
Television.
skilled. Are we on television? Whatever
I
we're
don't
doing. Yeah.
We're
Yes,
in
we're on LGBTQ
Technicolor.
network.
Okay, that's all I'm asking for.
About 20,000 others.
Do you know what? I kind of want to put those back in. How do you feel about it? Speak to me. Use your words. What do you think?
You told me to show you how many hours.
I know. I like to mix it up.
It's confusing the shit out of me. I think they feel good, but I think they do need a little bit more
Let's do it.
twistiness. It's just because the Parmesan important.
The Parmesan, we set 43 seconds. So what we're going to do now is now that you've taken those, I want you to take. Are you looking at me?
Oh, yes, mother.
Yes, ma'am. That's yes, miss ma'am. Let's beat these eggs and beat them.
I can't deal with you unless I have more wine. Just saying.
Oh no! God dang it! I hear that all the time. All right, more wine. I guess I should pour that. I guess I should pour
I don't even know where my glass is.
I know where mine is. So
Chanel says you're on my TV.
I literally lost it. Oh, there it is.
Chanel said you're on my TV because the app.
would you like a Pinot?
I would love anything that you would pour in my mouth.
I'm gonna pour some out. You're gonna love it. It'll be delicious. I'm gonna set the timer for another 2 minutes. We're gonna let that go. We're gonna put together another appetizer. How are we doing on time? Because
I like that. It's pretty. It's like tea girls got
I like that she's like, not mother, but then she calls us kids. Okay, whatever. Ooh, lemon water.
Mhm.
This is one thing I do know. But No, it's so fancy.
I got this as a Mother's Day present from my adoptive daughter, Katie. Katie, look, it's my favorite one. You can use it.
Okay.
She doesn't care. She doesn't mind if you use it. She doesn't care.
Oh my god, I'm back. Hi.
Whoa.
I miss you.
And
This reminds me of Batman Forever. Whenever
Batman Forever.
Yeah.
Oh, well, of course you got
Jim Carrey.
I did that.
I know.
Let's talk about
This
this
is not her way, but I didn't think because I don't want mom to get mad.
Mom will not get mad. Mom likes to keep you drunk. I'm also I'm feeling like I'm fighting.
Whoa, I know what I need right now.
All right, so what we did here was a really easy appetizer that you can put together, and is wonderful. Served with the crostini. It is nothing but a cherry tomato, fresh basil, and fresh mozzarella. Then we've done it in an Italian dressing with fresh thyme, and with the crostini that we're going to pull out right now.
You want me to pull out?
No, I'm going to whip those eggs.
Oh man.
Whip them like you feel.
No, I just normally pull out like I do them. I don't know.
No, you don't
Okay,
pull out.
sorry.
I just agree.
I'm trying to get feet.
It's so
I'm
rude.
gonna make some appetizers really quick. So
Look at you doing.
Dessert.
So we have beautiful crusty bread with fresh vegetables, fresh cheese while she's whipping up that.
Does everybody realize your butts are to the camera?
Do you like them though?
Oh, yes.
You're welcome.
I feel like
I would say you're welcome.
no extra charge.
I know we
my
don't
friends.
always. My house is so big, 90% of the time somebody can see it, so
Hey,
Should
hey,
I
hey.
go? You see it?
I want y'all to look at that appetizer that we put together. It takes hardly any time. What are you doing?
No, you know, we haven't told her she has flour all over the front of her shirt.
Hey,
I fucking hate when that happens, man. Like,
are you sure that's flour?
no, I'm not sure. Like, I mean, freaking like Thursdays, right? Like,
Oh.
no, but
What?
that's just a little bit though.
All right, so we have this amazing appetizer that we have prepared. You guys look phenomenal.
So I really feel like I missed on the appetizer. What is that?
So what we did is it's a fresh cherry tomato, a
I
fresh
don't
stem
even
of
break it.
basil, wonderful little mozzarella ball, spread it through. Sometimes I put it on my rosemary stem. I covered it with an entire dressing and fresh thyme. Then I made the crostinis, which have a garlic, parsley, and then some fresh Parmesan on top. I don't know. You know how in school there's always the kids in the back of the class that cause trouble?
Yeah.
I was saying, I may know who
Well,
those
we were just
kids
saying, if it doesn't on your shirt, it's not right. So I was like, that should be a shirt,
And I
and
said-
they're totally listening to what you were saying.
I don't feel like any of that's true.
Obviously.
But I will tell you this, we're getting ready to make a savillon right now. Yeah. What do you mean you don't care?
I do care.
We're trying to make a dessert, you don't care. I'm so sad about the dessert prospects.
Yeah, like her, she had.
Now, here's what we're gonna
I
do.
don't care.
We are going to, and when I say we, maybe you would love to do this because you
Oh my
and your
God.
eggs are amazing.
Thank you for eliminating my uterus.
Yeah, eggs are flowing into our
My tubes are dope.
She's gonna whip this up right here. She's gonna do it right when we
Whip it
up this. We've got it on top of boiling water, which is what we're gonna use for our pasta. So we're gonna combine both of those together. I feel like you're getting too Maybe. Also, I don't know what she got in there.
It's my grandma's favorite lamb chop.
Hey, Martha. Martha.
I'm not Martha.
Here,
Martha
stir.
chop. Okay,
You know
I
what
will
we
definitely do
have?
that.
Let me show what we have. Listen, well, we take this very seriously, but we have the sad mushroom face as well. So when things are going badly, we pull out a sad mushroom face. Look at it.
That's one of my bad dates
Okay.
too.
Look at it. This is,
This-
Chelsea's gonna take
That's
this
what
and
you
use
can look
it.
at.
Look at that. We don't want this happening.
We don't want you, no.
It's true, there's a
You get the sad.
No sad
Yeah.
face. Be your rainbow. Don't you know? Be your rainbow.
You're the one that kept saying open your hand. You
killed
kept saying
someone.
open. I don't think you can die from a freaking shell.
Oh, people die all the time.
Yeah, well they do, but not from freaking like loose shells.
Shells and shells.
Ooh, you're doing that so good, girl.
Yes, yes, yes.
Look at you. Look at you.
Remember Casper from the movie? Remember when he was a fried egg and he went split? Yeah. Yep.
Is he in there?
Well, I mean, all the little eyeballs. It kind of looks like it a little bit. I think he's in there. So.
Poor boogeyman.
I know. He ended up getting Christina Ricci, so it's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I would do that, you know.
Let's do it.
I want to have her baby.
A weird little big forehead. Thank God you're here because we would be a couple idiots just for
You're wonderful.
Frothy, a little bit frothy. Let's put. I'm gonna put a teaspoon.
The only
of
way in
sugar
hell.
in
The only way in hell.
that. No, amazing. That's good. We're making a savion. So what we're making is
What is this savion?
it's like a little wine sauce. So it's gonna be frothy.
So
and
we're doing like a
sweet.
roux?
It is kind ish. It is 8 yolks, sugar, and then we're gonna use a Moscato in it. So it's gonna be frothy and delicious. We're going to chop up a pound cake and we're going to layer it with pound cake, savion, and fresh berries. It takes no time at all to actually put this together, and it's delicious.
Moscato.
The Moscato.
Moscato. It sounds like in Downton Abbey, the rejects. It's like Moscato, you're cut. Bye. No Moscatas.
No Moscatos.
Fucking wicked Moscatas.
Never liked Moscatos. While she's doing that, I'm going to get ready to make the pasta. And if you do not have a pasta machine at your house, do not worry about it. Roll it out thinly with a rolling pin and then cut it into. Oh, stop it, Casey. Sorry, I guess I frothing. What we're going to do is, if you do not have one of these at home, seriously, a rolling pin, a sharp knife, a piece of paper. Well, I happen to have one and I enjoy using it. It makes it so quickly.
I like it.
You love it so much. So it's so easy to use. Let me show you. Let me show you how.
You know what it looks like?
Some torture.
A ringer washer.
Is this torture for you, Charles?
Those are ringer washer.
Exactly. What I'm going to do is tighten it up on here. I'm going to get some dough. What I'm going to do is thin it out. And I'm going to roll it through.
Also, the next situation is.
Oh my God! What the hell is this?
I don't think you I'm like, is this supposed to be like something?
So what happened?
No, because if they're like me, what just freaking happened?
There's sometimes
So is that the
Is this how it's supposed to look?
Listen, let's not show that to anybody.
I mean, you're alive, so they see it. So what happened?
So what has happened is sometimes when you open things, you get scrambled eggs. And it doesn't matter how much wine you put in that.
Can I start it over?
Well, you know what you could do?
Chanel says gnocchis are her favorite thing to make. My grandma Ada used to taught me to make them as a child. Gnocchis? What's a gnocchi? Oh, right. Sorry, right.
I'm sorry, I forgot to monitor you.
Thank you, Miss Paula. Yes, I'm new learning.
Don't show that to anybody. For the love of
She let me do this. She
is
let
the
me do
wrong
this.
way.
So when it looks like this, don't do it. That's sad face.
Where's the goddamn much?
Sad mush. No.
Oh my god! Sad much.
So
Never mind that. Don't even
nailed
that.
it.
Don't worry.
Like what?
No part of that is to be
Nailed
worried
it.
about.
Good.
What we're going to do is we're going to not let her touch anything that's beautiful. I love everything.
Yeah, Nothin and the potato dumplings kind of.
Oh, it is.
And Grandma came from Italy in 1923. She knows.
Oh, that is awesome. I'm going to take this dough and I'm going to kind of thin it out a little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bumping.
There you go. You're doing an amazing job. I can tell already. There you go. See what's happening
You
there?
look like you don't know how to play some machine. You know what I mean?
They see me rolling. Oh, look at you. Keep going. Keep going. You're doing it. Right, now here's the really good thing about it. If you look, you can see that there are numbers on this. So every time we move it, we're getting it thinner and thinner and thinner. So we're going to roll it through again. So it goes all the way up to 9. We're going to keep rolling. We're also, while you're doing that, we're going to get ready and get the sauce that we're doing, which is going to be a white wine sauce with cream and peas and onions and garlic and mushrooms. All of the things that we are waiting for. Chelsea will be making a delicious. It's going to be phenomenal. What we're going to do, fresh pasta takes about 10 minutes to cook. Listen, if you don't want to make fresh pasta, do what I do. Buy some at the store. This will take about 9 to 11 minutes to cook. Fresh pasta takes 2 to 3.
Yep.
Sometimes fresh pasta is such a cool thing to have. It's so good. It's light. It's delicate. It's everything we've ever asked for.
It's everything I'm not.
So
If it's not, I'm not
if
like
you were to
I'm
want to
not
make
really.
fresh pasta and then keep it for later, how would you do that?
You can absolutely do this. You can, like I've got fresh pasta already made. I can put it in the freezer. I just pull it out and use it like dried pasta. It's such a different flavor. You wouldn't think that there's such a huge difference with it, but there really truly is. Look at you being in a, oh my God, look how big it is.
Oh my God. That's what she
How far are we? We're to 6.
We're just thinking
Let's
about
take it. Let's no. You know what? Let's take it to. Let's try an 8. Okay. Let's ease it in. And then
It's so great if you have to ease it in. It's okay.
We're still talking about pasta. Just for the people that are going to be listening to this on the podcast on Spotify, so we're just talking about pasta.
Just talking about pasta.
For those of you, look at you. I told us you've done this before. You told me. Look at that. So if you're making lasagna, you seriously can use a pasta.
Look at her like neuro standstill right now. Like she's just like, what? Yes.
They're making nice.
Yes. Wait, I'm gonna fucking like a fucking yeah.
So here's what we're gonna do. Well, God knows what we're gonna do, frankly. But what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this into more manageable portions. Right?
And it takes a lot for a big pasta like that for you to take it all in one bite.
You know what? You gotta work with it. You gotta work with it. You gotta ease it in. What we're gonna do is a fettuccine. So we're gonna do a pasta that's a little
Make
bit
it bite-sized.
thicker. And this is gonna make it something that'll be a perfect length. So if you want to see this one, let's not try to just shove it in. Let's delicately try it. Look at it. It's taking it. See, it's taking it. Look at you. Look at you. I'm so proud of everything that you're doing right now. Sorry, I'm sorry to be a witness to that. Can you see what you made?
It looks like
Look at
I
that.
think you need to name it though, because it is her first
Squiddish. Squiggly?
Oh no, yeah, squiggly.
All right, so you go ahead and do the rest of it. While you're doing that, we're gonna get the sauce together. So we've already got the butter melting. Oh, let me get that for you. Look at you. Can you keep turning that hand? Look at you. Oh my God.
Two things at once.
Boom. All right.
Am I mad that like I'm pissed at you that you succeeded at the first thing you tried?
Hey. Listen, you did a phenomenal
I'm
job.
at making scrambled eggs.
Well, I should have pointed out that
On a double boiler. No.
I mean,
So it's not just on a boiler.
fancy scrambled. It's like bougie scrambled eggs. Okay.
seriously, I forgot to tell you, don't ruin it. My fault.
That is your bad.
I
That is the
swear.
thing. I need you to tell me that.
Look at you doing it. We're gonna make a room.
This is our first window. I know that.
Listen, you know what's gonna happen next? So many
We're on a
things.
learning curve. So.
It's so much, and we've never cooked in this kitchen before. Oh my God.
Come on, girl.
We're gonna make a
Oh my God,
room.
You need my noodles over there?
No, those noodles are yours. We're gonna take some fresh onions. Those are gonna go in. I don't wanna talk about it. We also have some fresh mushrooms that we chopped, and those are gonna go in as well. I honestly don't know what's happening behind me. I'm thinking about hitting one of them with a spoon. I don't know yet. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's definitely
Flip flop. So
That-
it's mushrooms, onions.
That looks like mushrooms and onions.
Just because he
And butter.
Boston now, he thinks he
Yeah.
knows how to do it.
A little known thing about Mr. T. Roy that people don't really know is he is a certified chef. He has a certificate and everything.
Where do you keep your certificates? Where do you keep it?
It's at home.
Now we
And
can cook
also,
this.
hey, what's your favorite dish? What is your favorite dish to chefify?
I should have
I
put
just-
something.
That's a real word. It's only a real word.
Cashew chicken.
Cashew
style
chicken,
or normal
absolutely.
style?
Nice.
Oh, that's the chef part. That's the
Yeah.
chef.
Well, we're
part.
getting sauce, so we could later
While
do
they're
cashew
doing that,
stick.
Yeah.
Chicken, yeah, chicken.
We'll add that to it.
Cashew.
We're gonna
I
cook
use
down
oyster
these
sauce
mushrooms and the
Right.
onions to get them
Oyster
soft.
or Worcestershire?
Oyster.
Yeah.
Oyster.
I know, but no, sometimes people
Oyster
say Worcestershire with a weird accent.
I do. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. It's like our.
Worcestershire. Sometimes it's just like oyster sauce.
Oh, I got it.
making sure.
I get it. No.
Have a little bit oyster sauce.
Okay, so
Random bot, and I'm really hoping this is a person
What's
that
up?
decided to make the name a bot.
Yo,
Said,
bud.
love it. Beauty in the Black is amazing.
wow.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you very
It's so
much.
Obviously,
Oh, yes.
obviously, I like that.
Put your shit down,
Beauty.
T. Roy.
What?
But it's a beauty.
Chanel said, is lemon pepper chicken over wild grain rice and peas?
Okay,
Ooh, that's delicious.
Next on our agenda.
So,
What could it be?
when did you do your chef thing and where? I want to know.
90, 93, 94.
Where?
On it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, did you live where?
Have you been cooking?
Oh yeah. After I got it and everything, I went to the Outback down here.
Yeah.
I cooked. I also cooked at a place in Crane on the outskirts.
Yeah.
It was like some sort of Italian place. And then
Well, then
another
it's nice.
Red Hot there was a restaurant on the side of the grocery store.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, I kind of like my granny. I watched her all the time.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Dude, I mean, that's
Where
where
was
the best
that?
food comes from.
Where was that? Where did you go?
Right.
Crane, it wasn't Crane.
And my grandma lived in Aurora, Maryland.
Alright, so this is cooked down enough, but I think what we're gonna do now is put in some flour. So we're gonna make like a roux with it so we can thicken this up. So let's thicken this up.
Right.
Make sure you put a boo on there.
I'm not doing it.
My baby, how big enough?
I'm not doing it. Alright, let's stir that. Oh, look, it's oh, it's beautiful. All right, we're gonna let that cook down. We're gonna get rid of that floury taste to it, which will be phenomenal. We're gonna get some delicious cheese.
Dude, yeah, is it like burgers and stuff?
I use burger sausage,
Yes. Oh.
cream of mushroom,
Yep.
and I also put cream celery in it. A
Sounds
little bit of Worcestershire
delicious.
sauce.
I mean, you know.
Is that oyster sauce? Did you say oyster sauce?
Worcestershire.
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 Oh, see, Worcestershire.
I
Oyster,
did.
Worcestershire, like that could be in the city. Like, just saying.
So do I mush this out? Or?
I want you to cook it, keep stirring it.
Okay,
that
so
it
really, so you have to
doesn't-
keep cooking. I lost my plate for burgers.
It's a roux?
It's supposed to be a roux, I think.
Yeah, it's a roux.
Yeah, we gotta make a roux.
So we want to cook that.
Shelf?
We want to cook it.
Never done that before.
What?
Yeah.
We're gonna add a vegetable broth to
Okay,
this.
so like,
Oh, okay,
let it
that's
brown.
See, that's what we're doing. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing to remember is that fresh pasta
You can
takes
put them in too much weight.
no time at all to
More.
cook. So how do you feel like that's coming? I don't know this.
That's what she said.
I don't know. She never said that. She never said that.
And what kind of broth is that again?
I'm vegetarian, so I use a vegetable broth.
You can use the chicken broth.
You could, if you were not a vegetarian, use a chicken
Yeah,
broth.
and the
You could
mushrooms are meaty,
absolutely
too.
add
And also, nobody's judging
meat
you
into that
at
if you
all.
wanted
So,
to.
dude, whatever you want to do, you do.
Add it. You could put prosciutto in this. You could put ham. You could put all sorts of things in it. I like the way you said that. Are you ready? Now.
Nothing a really fun drinking game or people could do. Like,
Yeah.
every time you say prosciutto,
Take a
you take a
shot.
shot. Hello, yes. Prosciutto. Shot. Shot.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like.
Oh yes, Chanel. Chanel says, I bet T-Roy can make sausage gravy. He makes the best
The best.
gravy ever. Like,
Okay, I know that I'm assuming you're talking to his husband, but I also make the best gravy.
Yeah.
And drop the sauce
Also-
out.
oh, do I hear gravy
Because here's the
cook-off?
thing, my mom is
Yeah,
from
the baby
Texas.
cook-off.
My mom is from Texas, but she like got bit by a tick whenever she was younger, and so all growing up we were allergic to beef and pork, so we had to learn how to just learn how to do it. So what you have to do if you don't have meat to carry the flavor, you have to brown the roux even more, and it gives more flavor, and then
That
you
is
keep cooking it.
absolutely true.
Yep,
So the roux is where the flavor is, not the meat.
it is. And I do a go.
And that's a southern thing. Even with, and honestly, like
Always.
even if you
That's
do
the way
use
my mama
meat,
taught me.
even if you do use
Oh,
meat,
right.
you have to like really get that like roast rice-a-roni style. You know,
Yeah.
get that thing all brown a little bit, and then
That beautiful flavor.
love
Chipster said, Tony said,
Okay,
don't
let's
burn
add
it.
some more. Yeah,
Don't burn it.
a little bit. Some more.
don't worry, it's not so
Look
bad.
at that. It smells amazing. I wish you could smell it. It smells so good.
Smell-o-vision.
Good thing I've never heard in my life.
It smells so good.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Oyster sauce.
I'm going to get me you some
It smells so good. Worcestershire.
What do you put it? Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire sauce.
Brandon Boss says, go try it tomorrow. You should. It's gonna
Let's
be
put
delicious.
some cracked black pepper in there just to add some extra. I've already
yeah.
salted the water here. When you're making fresh pasta, you want that to be as salty as the ocean. I hear you rolling your eyes behind me.
No, I don't want you're not as salty as me. I'm like,
Oh, you're a salty girl.
yeah, I was drinking it. Sorry. I don't know. There's one too. I don't know.
Oh, this one's yours.
So I feel like
that is the reason I didn't want. Oh, the circle jerk one, where my mouth has been all over it.
Oh,
That is a
nice.
beautiful color though.
It is.
It is.
Mm-hmm. And it is definitely delicious.
As clear can be.
It is perfect. All right, let's do it some more. Let's set it down a little bit.
Chelsea, you need to step this way.
Okay, sorry.
There you
I'm
go.
just being out of
The food's all up in here, and you're like, hey, over there.
I mean, what? I'm not doing anything, so I'm like,
Right?
what? I'm doing what's this deal? I'm here, but I'm going for that drop.
Hello. We're gonna go ahead and start the pasta because that sauce is almost done. We have gone over time, and that makes me sad. Fresh pasta cooks in just a couple of minutes, so we're gonna drop this
That's
in.
what she said.
She never said that. She never
No,
said
sorry, you said that.
That's what he
Yeah,
said.
he said
She
fresh.
never said a couple of minutes. Ever.
No, he said fresh pasta boil.
So let's put it all in. Let's get that going. Look at that.
Hello.
Here we go. No, I'll shoot a
Yes.
And then you break out the.
Oh yeah, there's a really good one. That's for you.
Sorry.
That's for you. Oh, Chelsea, you know what would be amazing?
What?
So many things.
You put my ass to the camera again? Because that probably was pretty amazing.
Boom. Stir
Oh,
that up.
thank you for letting me stir. Oh, my lord. No, it's
Oh, look at her.
That's talent.
fucking skills, dude.
That
Fucking skills. Yes. Actually,
Like,
he has to take my job of drinking in the background.
Oh, you see,
I was like, so
Fucking.
enjoying that.
exactly how he said that. Done.
This is how I made my baby.
Hey, Teresa. Yes, Tony, homemade pasta.
Making noodles and stir gravy. That's how I make my baby.
Did you say sperm gravy?
So Teresa
You're
says,
vegetarian. You don't get sperm gravy.
Let's thicken that up a little bit. Do you think it's a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit.
Right now it's-
Teresa says that that's awesome. Tony said homemade pasta, question mark.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Woo!
So yes, Tony.
Yes, Tony.
Chicken
Came in a
noodles,
little
yes.
late, but you can go back to the beginning and then you'll see how we make the pasta.
It's all there.
And she went down in detail on her. She's good.
I'm good. How are you, Teresa? Thank you, everybody, for joining the first
That's
cooking
my
show.
girl.
Let's get sauce with
I want
everything
to
at
meet all
Nothin.
of you guys. It's so great that you guys joined.
Come and hang
Yes,
out
thank
with
you.
us. Give us some ideas of what to cook, and then one of you come and join us, and we'll do.
Oh my
whatever
gosh,
you want.
yes.
Let's do it.
And also, if you
Tony says which homemade it. Well, they all three put it in. Laura is the one. Which homemade the pasta, y'all?
homemade pasta is over there.
Because it's homemade. Get it? Homemade.
Homemade pasta is over there. And hey, whoever shares the most, we might maybe make them a dinner.
Hey.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
Just maybe bring them in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you share all this,
Yeah,
you can come in here, we'll make you a
something.
personalized dinner, or you can show us, or you can just sit there and criticize us.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Brutal, honestly.
We can sit over there and watch.
Yeah.
Anything. Just share our shit and come in and hang out.
Don't share shit, but share.
Oh, damn.
Sure. Oh, did you see the dessert?
That is the problem.
So this is what I'm talking about with really good light. So it is a really frothy sweet sauce, and we've done it with a cake. And that has fresh raspberries or blackberries in it. It is a wonderful. So we have the dessert, we have our appetizers, we have our salad mushroom. And I did not let you take it.
No,
I know.
Is this done?
All right, so fresh pasta could still so very. I know you want it. I let's stick in that sauce up and let's do this. Now, are we still on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so when you are just let it cook down. When you are draining pasta, do not put cold water on it, no oil, no nothing. What you want to do is just drain it, get all that water off. Water off. You know the rules. Water.
Drain it.
There's not a missy too, Teresa. There's just one missy. So Teresa is our girlfriend. She's in Carthage.
She's not going. She's
No, if
And don't forget, if it's hot, what do you say? Hot.
Hot.
Hot. So if it's hot and you're behind someone, what do you say?
Coming behind.
From behind.
Oh my god! You know what? There's like 2 years I didn't know it. Like, yeah. Oh man, that's why I'm like, dude, my ass is large and in charge. I'm okay. It's fine.
I'm gonna put this pasta into the sauce. I'm gonna let the sauce cook down a little bit, and then we're gonna add some cream and some fresh peas and parsley to it, and it's going to be absolutely delicious.
And now you taste it.
Listen, there may have been some wine involved in our
That's what's
biscuit
called
sauce.
sauce. And that's why we
This
have
is what happens.
I'm sorry I had to be a party to it, but wasn't it a good time?
Yeah,
Maybe the
this is
wine's better on our side of the camera.
Katie Coates said I had a reminder set and it didn't remind me. Dang phone, but I knew
Katie,
it.
I showed you. Katie, last Thursday of every month. I don't know, this one was.
I mean, we have to do gravy off too.
Oh yeah.
Somebody needs to put Bobby Flay off of his fucking, pedestal.
When they say someone, I don't
You, like, you're the only one that actually did anything.
Hey, that's not true. You guys drank, and I so appreciate that.
I found my calling in life.
Helping me drink. All right, what we're gonna do with this, I'm gonna add some fresh cream to it. We are saving a glass. That's right, a cowboy. I don't know how that song goes.
Oh God! I
Started.
thought you were talking about like 1978. Whatever you did.
There was a cowboy in today.
Am I wrong?
I was like, I feel like straight orange right now.
What color was his boots?
Right? Or did he take them off? Was he a gentleman and took them
Did he
off?
even
Or
have them?
Sing a song. What's that damn song? His boots are under the bed. or whatever.
no, he's like, oh, you're all buster because he just like he had his boots up and some coots.
Wait,
You know what I mean? Boots and coots. Boots and coots.
Is that like a restaurant that you go to? Is that my Yeah, it is. You know how I know? Look at the top of it. We moved that entire. Oh, look at this. Here's our.
I was like, I was gonna get it.
It takes no time at all. You can sprinkle these in at the very end. Frozen peas cook in about 3 seconds.
My big ass.
Shut up. You shut up.
I'm serious.
Shut up right now.
Do that move.
You heard what I said.
bigger ass.
You heard what I said, ma'am.
Yeah, that shit will move mountains. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah.
Jerusalem.
How's those peas?
Chances said that we're having too much fun. That is true. Lauren's really trying to put on this show, and
I'm trying to show some cooking, but I don't know what's going on behind me. It's just like, oh, I don't think it's hard. I don't think it's scissors.
Right?
Oh,
Cut me with those scissors.
Oh, she was cooking. She's trying to cook me. I'm like,
guys, while we finished up with the peas and everything, we're going to go to a quick commercial break.
can we show the finished product before we do it?
no, because we're doing a commercial break and then we'll come back and show the finished product.
Yeah, that's what I figured would be.
Yeah. Don't blow your logo.
Be right back after this.
Can we have him join us? Even more insanity.
Yes. And get sauced with us.
Let's get lost.
Yeah.
Okay, let's taste it.
Now we're back.
Hey.
Welcome back to everything.
Hey, pull pins every day.
Let's have a
I
look
cannot wait.
at what we've actually prepared.
Cannot wait. Look at this.
I feel
Oh my God.
like this is
That is
something
so
that it's going
So
to be
good.
absolutely delicious. Look at those fresh homemade noodles.
Mm.
Oh, that fresh parsley. So we
Yes.
have prepared an entree, two appetizers, and an amazing dessert, all within, I don't know, about 6 hours it appears to be.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, in spite of a bunch of
58 minutes and 20 seconds, guys.
You know how you can finish this off? Are we still on?
Uh-huh.
You can finish this off with a nice.
Laura, will you tell them
I'm just
what
like
you're
a
asking
microplaner.
for? And I was like,
What was I asking for?
you were asking for a mic or whatever.
There's a microplaner. I said, if I could find my microplaner, we could finish this off with some beautiful.
And then I said, you could have just said little Shredder, like Shredder's little brother, little Shredder.
Is that what you wanted?
I mean, just put the Ninja Turtles on like little Shredder. I would know exactly what you're talking about. Like he's like.
So let's get sauced. We actually made a sauce. We made several sauces.
Yes.
We produced something.
Appetizers, dessert, and an entree. I feel like this sauce has
And we hope that you enjoyed and you have had a wonderful time every third.
The last Thursday.
The last Thursday of every month. I didn't even know what I was saying.
That's how much
So, yeah.
fun he's having.
Be a rainbow and have somebody else be a rainbow. Thank you for tuning in. Everything that Nothin tuned in next
And
Thursday
share it. And next
at
time you come hang with
9
us.
o'clock. Come and hang. Give us some ideas. You can also send that to Everything at Nothin page. Everything Nothin, honey. And let us know something. Peace and love. Out.
Thank you for joining T. Roy and a special guest here on Everythin Yet Nothin. Tune in next Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central for another episode you won't want to miss. Until next time, be a rainbow in someone's life. Like and follow us on Facebook at WLFE DB Radio.
Oh, bye, guys.
Hey, bye. It's really hot. Bye.